low-key a fraud because this is the pinkiest peach blush ever. I'm still in my peach blush era. Like, I'm trying to figure it out, trying to navigate it. But this Sigma blush in Sunset Kiss is kind of replacing everything I own. I could very well never use a pink blush ever again. I'm just waiting for all the pink blush lovers to jump ship and come over here because peach is gonna be the next crazy blush craze.
Let's do this hair. I'm on a time crunch. This chick has to get done in 25 minutes, quicker than ever before my life. Why is it every single time I go to bowl up my hair, it freaking rains? All week, it's been sunny as hell when my hair was curly, and the one day I go to straighten it, it freaking rains. Keep protectant. Do not forget. Like, if you're not coughing, you're not using enough. I also self-tan, so do not mind. You know the drill. I'm using my baby, so setting high. Sorry for the noise. This is gonna take so long. I already feel it. Literally sweating, and I'm not even halfway done. My hair does feel extra soft today, so that's a good sign. I hate stressing out. I hate rushing. Managed to finish this section in 11 minutes. Accidentally left some conditioner in my hair because I just feel it. Reapply all your products, like I always say. Shit, my friends are here and I'm not even remotely ready. It's literally thundering as I'm doing it. Guys, we're actually breaking record speed. Only 2 more sections and then I'm done. I just did that section in 3 minutes. Oh, right in the face. For bangs, I do them up and forward. My hair's already frizzing up and I haven't even left the house. The roller is in. We're gonna need a lot of my freaking hair oil because the rain. I need to salvage this hair for as long as possible. There is no worse feeling in the world than straightening your hair and then it getting ruined in the same exact day. Roller is out. The volume just gets me every single time. Well, at least you guys get to see it because as soon as I step outside, this shit is ruined. It was fun while it lasted, but yeah. Love you guys. Bye.
I think I might have found another dupe, and this time it's for the YSL lip balm in Cacao 03, which I have seen so many people talking about this. I have it on my lips right now, but I'm gonna wipe this off and test it against another one because I was looking through my collection and this is what the YSL one looks like. Chocolatey brown sort of color with a slight hint of berry, and it's a very sort of sheer wash of this color. Obviously it doesn't come out that dark. Very nice tinted lip balm, by the way. Came across this one, which is by Revlon, and it is one of their super lustrous kind of balm things. This one is in Toasting Glasses 009. It looks like this, so it does look different. However, let me just give this a swatch. Looks like that. Promising. Oh, these smell so nice. And then this. Oh god, it's melted. Okay, I just got off the excess. This is the YSL one. This one definitely is a bit darker, isn't it? And a little bit more berry toned. But let me just try them on my lips because I'm curious. Also reminds me a lot of the Black Honey tinted lip balm by Clinique. So let's put the Revlon one on my lips. Oh man, it's really different, isn't it? Oh, but that is stunning. I feel like if I mix this Revlon one with the e.l.f. Black Honey dupe, which is also literally, oh, this one's called Black Cherry. And mixing those two together, that does it. And then this is a swatch of the e.l.f. one by itself. You know what? That is a pretty close contender. It's a tiny bit more berry and a little bit less brown. Pretty bloody similar. £8.99. The e.l.f. one is £6. The YSL one is £35. So even if you buy both of these, it's still less than half. Let's do YSL. Oh god, it's actually melting in the heat. And then on this side, let's do e.l.f. I mean, the e.l.f. one is not quite as pigmented. It's a little bit sheerer and a little bit thinner in formula, but pretty good. YSL feels nicer though.
A couple body care tips that my 51-year-old Asian mother does every single week to keep her skin looking plump and moisturized. Almost every second day, my mom makes the same skin juice and it has stuff like carrots, apples, and oranges in it. Not only does it like taste phenomenal, but it's packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, all that good stuff. And she's been making this for the longest time. Like, I remember her making this before school and she'd feed the whole family. Next is her body care. She takes it very seriously. Just like the inner health, you gotta take care of the exterior. It's super simple, only a 2-step routine. First, she goes in with this niacinamide scrub to buff away all the dryness, and then straight onto damp skin, she follows up with a niacinamide lotion. She always preaches to apply lotion onto damp skin because it adds like another level of hydration that she loves. Anyways, that is her body care tips.
I've been baking now for about 2 to 3 minutes, and now I'm going to use this big fan brush to dust everything off. And the key is when you're dusting off your bake, you don't want to just mix everything all together and ruin the structure of your contour. You want to do each part slowly. When I'm dusting off under my cheekbones, I just like to go back and forth in the same direction, not completely getting rid of that carved line at the moment. And we're going to leave it sharp like that for a little bit, and we'll come back to it. Under the eyes, when it comes to the nose section, I like to dust it up towards the nose. And then when it comes to the outer end of our eyes, I'm just going to flick upwards in that same direction towards my temples, because I don't want to get rid of that nice lifted, snatched look. I want it to make sure it complements it. And then under the eyes, lightly kind of press in and dust off. We still want our under eyes to be bright, so we don't want to completely get rid of all the powder. That's why we're pressing it in and dusting at the same time. Using a face powder brush, we're going to dust off this carve over here. However, we're going to use more pressure on the front half of our face, and as we work upwards towards our ear, we're going to use lighter pressure because we don't want to get rid of that line completely. We still want that subtle contour. So starting here with more pressure, we're just pressing that in and flicking it upwards. And as we move towards the ear, we are using a much lighter pressure. And this is what it should look like. So you still have that carved shape without having that really harsh line on our face.
If I told you I slept with a robe thingy in my hair to get those curls, I don't think you'd believe me because it literally takes 2 minutes and it looks like I spent an hour curling it. You don't have to, but using a mousse before you put this on is going to help your curls stay. First, all you're going to do is take your hair and split it down the middle from the back, one section on each side. Also, make sure your hair is brushed. Take your robe thingy or whatever and just put it down the middle. Then I like to just take a clip and then clip the opposite side so it stays. Okay, here we go. So take this first section and then you're just literally going to loop it around, and make sure you're doing this pretty tight. This is your first section. Now you're just gonna add to it like the same amount of hair, and then just do that again and again. And then you just wrap it like this. Pretty easy. And once you got something like this, just take a scrunchie or hair tie, whatever, and just secure the bottom like this. Okay. And obviously you're gonna do the other side the same way. And I like taking my 2 ropes and just tying them at the top like this, just like double tying it. You don't have to tie it that tight, but yeah, and then you look absolutely ridiculous going to bed, but you're gonna look beautiful in the morning. Bitch, you just ruined my video. Oh, now I'm gonna sleep, and we're gonna see this in the morning. Okay, can we just all ignore the fact that I look like this when I wake up? I just want to show you guys the hair, okay? And you just, you know, play around with it. Give me a second. Okay, wait. Just give me a second. It'll look good, I promise. Do not brush them out with a brush. Just like comb them with your fingers like this. I'll just do like one of these, some of these. Tell me why I look like a mom right now. I like to take a hair oil, just run it through. They look a little wonky right now, but in like an hour or 2, they're gonna calm down and be like that pretty like loose curl look that I had in that video. No, but for real, this thing saves me so much time. It makes me look like I put in so much effort when I didn't. So, but no one needs to know that except for you guys, so.
Compare Charlotte Tilbury to Nars. Besides the fact that they're both very prestigious, they're kind of expensive. You already know I'm going to come in with a price so that you guys can compare both sides, because apparently I'm Google now. On the Charlotte Tilbury side today, we're going to start off with skincare, and I've been dying to try this magic serum. This retails for $85. It says it's a crystal elixir if you want that youthful looking skin. And this is my first time trying it, so first impressions only here. It feels literally like butter. Look at that. Followed by her magic cream. This is exactly $100, and she is very well loved. Every time I use this cream, I feel like I just came out of a spa. Next, we're gonna go in with her Invisible UV Flawless Primer. This is a sunscreen, and it retails for $55. This is my first time using this product as well. I'm gonna do a little squeeze here. Oh, a little thicker than what I expected, but Let's see if this blends into the skin. We already spent $240 on the Charlotte Tilbury side, and we haven't even done makeup yet. First, for base, we're gonna use the Flawless Filter. This retails for $49. I think this shade is literally designed for me because that is a perfect match. But for foundation, instead of going in with the Airbrush Flawless Foundation, we're gonna use the Beautiful Skin Foundation. This also retails for $49. We're gonna swatch it on our face and just blend it out like a moisturizer, okay? Take my sponge and just press the foundation in so that everything is married together. I mean, what can beat this base? We're finally doing the base on Nars side and starting off with their primer. I did get their soft matte primer. This is $36, and again, my first time. Why did I do that? This is definitely great if you have slightly oily skin because look at that finish. It's perfect. Foundation today, we're going to try their Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. This has SPF 30 in it, which is great, and it retails for $46. Why did I do that? I hit the shade Jackpot today because those are literally identical. For concealer, we are using the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. This retails for $33. If you're looking for a full coverage concealer but still looks like skin, this is it. On the Nars side, we are also using a Radiant Creamy Concealer. This one, although, retails for $32. One thing I've noticed about this concealer is you definitely need to blend out ASAP. There is no waiting around for it. Next up, we have the iconic contour wand. You can't do Charlotte Tilbury without using this contour wand. Bronzer on the Nars side, I got this cute little gift box which includes the bronzer for $28. Look at